Some people might call it a god game, and I agree. Hello guys, today we're gonna review a new game that's called Reus 2. Having not played the original Reus but being very interested in its concept and ideas, I decided to wait around for Reus 2 to launch, and boy was I rewarded. Epic Games have produced a fascinating and complex strategy game with a wonderful style, and feel that arguably it's the closest I've ever gotten to feeling truly relaxed while playing a video game. Wonderful animations, rich colors, and very stable and well-made Reus 2 is a game I can stop playing, and I hope this review will explain it. But what Reus 2 really is a tile placement board game. The objectives of each game is to create the most propitious planet by placing animals, minerals, and plants in certain positions across the planet. Each of these has certain synergies and abilities that can be exploited to get higher scores. It's an incredibly satisfying experience to balance all these different areas, leaders and resources as you work to your goal, and not only that, but the art style and animations are charming and vibrant, which makes any completed work a joy to look at. Its aesthetic and turn-based approach meant it was a very wholesome experience to watch my world will with file, until I started really crunching the numbers. I think at both sides of my brain is my point, and I think it strikes a perfect balance for both the competitive optimizer and the casual world builder. One thing I do have to praise the developers for is the game's progression system. As you score more points, your profile levels up, unlocking new biomes, abilities, and things to place. It is a stroke of genius in my opinion, because it doesn't just get content, but also get complexity. In its early runs, I do just about go overwhelmed by all the different abilities, only to have it end and be able to start over with new tools. This made what could have been a very daunting experience incredibly accessible while still being challenging, and it kept me coming back for me. It's also, in my experience, fairly generous. I unlocked all the biomes and most of the symbiotic by about 7 hours, also it was another 10 or so more before I got them all. Also, I will caveat this by saying I played the demo, so had some experience going in. It definitely will depend on how good you are. Now playing nearly 40 hours, I have to be very picky to find flaws. I encountered a few bugs, mostly with the UE, but nothing game-breaking and nothing that could be fixed by coming out of the game and going back in. There are a few visual bugs which I suspect are due more to assets not being ready for release. It's disappointing since a lot of the project building look like the same woodcutter shop, and the serval is definitely using the cheetah models, but again nothing immersion breaking. My only complaint is that once you unlocked everything and go on achievement hunting, the game doesn't encourage you to come back. There is no scoreboards or challenges to tempt you to try something new. But in the game, as relaxed as this, maybe that's okay, and the core loop is engaging enough that I certainly am replaying it regardless. It should be clear I hope that I adore this game, and I heartily recommended it to board game fans, good game and city builder enthusiasts, and lovers of turn-based strategy, casual and competitive. There's a lot to like here, and I can't wait to see what the developers have planned for it. It's fun, complex, but also strategically hopeful. Whatever world we end up living in, I hope it looks something like the world of Reus 2, all things in harmony for a brighter future. A fantastic sequel to an already great game, Reus 2 is a part god simulator and part puzzle game. You take control of 3 giants with godly powers. Your job is to help humanity thrive on the planet. You can change the planet by terraforming it and adding various objects called biotica. Each giant is associated with a different biome and type of object. The forest giant creates a forest and plants, the ocean giant can form an ocean and animals, and the rock giant creates a desert and minerals. Hope you enjoyed this review guys, and see you later my friends. Goodbye.